Check 1, 2.
Got it. Got it.
All right, guys, welcome. We're going to hang out for a couple minutes, see if we get any stragglers coming in. We'll start by 5 after at the latest. All right, kick back.
Kicking back. Kicking back. There he is. Beard trimmed and the whole whites.
Hello, everybody. Welcome. How you doing, Jam?
Good to see you, Kevin.
How's Canada today?
Canada is just doing great.
If I were there, could I go get medical care today?
If you were here, you could certainly do that. We could fix you up.
Man, that's where I got to go, I guess.
That may be it. That may be it. Sorry to hear about your what do you got? A little bit of prostitute problem?
I have a lot of problems, man. A lot.
Oh.
The older you get, the more you get. It's like starting a spiral. It's like
Oh,
we're all flying a plane and pieces are slowly falling off the plane. And one day that plane is gonna crash, but we're still hanging on. The Raven, what's up, Raven? Oh, you're muted.
He's still muted.
He's working on it.
Unmute. All right, how's it going?
Hey, how's it going, Raven? You gonna do some time today?
I was hoping I could share a YouTube video I just recorded. I wrote it all out, but it has like a video element to it. So I'm hoping it's like 423, 425 or so.
Yeah, I can't really do that. I'm not really allowed to go over to review people's videos. I apologize. You can.
I literally read it straight from a book.
What you read? What, the video?
No, it's stand up, but I didn't have it memorized. And there's a part where I take off my shirt, so I had to like throw that in there. This is gonna take more than the 5 minutes trying to do it like this. I don't have it memorized.
Okay. Yeah, I can't
Don't worry about
do
it.
that because that opens up a bunch of can of worms. Because
Does it?
yeah, we do video reviews for people, but it's part of like a private lesson, a private session.
Is it?
Yeah,
Right.
it's a different product.
I can try.
You want it? No, you want
try
it?
to do it.
Do it.
Reading it.
That's what I think you should do, man. I think you should try to do it and have some fun. We'll start in just a minute. You can chill. Hi, Janet. How are you?
Good. Thanks for asking.
You still in LA?
Laguna Beach.
Laguna. Nice. Beautiful day down there today, I bet.
That's gorgeous.
Yes, it's beautiful here in Long Beach as well.
Oh, that's so nice.
All right, looks like we're going to get our show started. We're going to have a 3-person show. I'm going to have Jim go first just because he's been here so many times before, and then I'm going to go to Raven, and then after that we'll go to Janet. If anybody else comes in, we'll let them come in too. Everybody's got a maximum amount of time of 5 minutes. At the 4-minute mark, I'll hold up a sign that says 1 minute left. At the 5 minutes, I'll hold up the 5. That's your time. You don't have to panic and freak out, but just start wrapping up, or at least sounding like you're wrapping up. Or else I'll fade the music up, and it'll be like the Oscars. All right, everybody ready? This is so exciting. We're being streamed all over the world right now. This is like an international comedy show right now.
Everywhere.
Jim, you know it. How did you know that?
I'm counting on you, Kevin.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, gnomes and elves, I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. I'm just glad you're here today to make a couple laughs and to share some human contact. Make some noise for me! Hey, for 3 people, that's pretty good noise. That was pretty good. I like that. Hi, everybody. I'm Kevin Comstock. I am the host of this show. It is our weekly open mic. It is being broadcast all over the world. Please tell your friends. We've got an incredible, incredible show today. This is the only place on this earth that you're going to see today's show. That's what makes it so special. It's the only place you're going to see this exact show. It will never exist again. Therefore, it is special. If you haven't checked out the Greg Dean stand-up comedy, go ahead and just put it in your Google, Greg Dean stand-up comedy. We got a lot of classes. We got a great seminar next week, this weekend coming up, 10 steps to being a working comedian. So that's a pretty good one. All right. We're going to go ahead and get the show started, ladies and gentlemen. He's got fish behind him on what looks like a fish frisbee. Maybe it's an umbrella. Is it an umbrella?
Umbrella.
It's an umbrella. Ladies and gentlemen, from the west side of Canada, put your hands together for Jimmy. Arr!
Thank you, Kevin, for that amazing introduction. I always think when people say umbrella, that song, umbrella, umbrella, ala. It's like, hey, God, can they, are the songs are getting better now? I guess more people are listening to them and stuff, but it's an amazing thing. Like Kevin said, I'm Jimmy R. I'm an old pirate from the western shores of Canada. Just got out of the bowels of the ship. Brought a girl to my boat the other day, and I thought I'd show off how my parrot, Polly, can talk. So I says to her, watch this. I brought her forward and look at Polly. And I said, Polly, you want a cracker? And Polly says, "Arr, you hold her down and I'll crack her." Not like that, Polly, I says. Well, speaking about old farts, my dad just got new hearing aids the other day. Thank God, It's unfortunate, though, because he's scared to wear them because he says every time he turns them on, he starts hearing voices in his head. All right. My girlfriend asked me, okay, you people, that, are a little bit light of heart and that sort of thing may not want to hear this, but my girlfriend asked me what I wanted for my upcoming birthday. And I said, well, maybe we should try some sex. And she says, yeah, okay. So what kind? And I said, how about that anal sex I've been hearing about so much of? Right in the back door, right up the old chute. And she surprised me and she said, sure, why not? She said, wow, on your birthday, I'm going to buy one of these big dildos and ram it up your ass as many times as you'd like. I said, no, I didn't mean that kind. No, Jesus. Well, anyway, my new girlfriend, she isn't all that good looking, but she's very agile. In fact, she works down in Hollywood in the movie business as a stunt double. Well, did I mention that she's not that good looking? But that's good for her because her latest gig is as a stunt double for the Sea Hag on Popeye. That's maybe not such a a sexist joke sort of thing. Hey, what is it now about America? You Americans kind of like to elect ancient men as presidents. You see how Joe Biden walks? Every time I see him on TV, it's like, hold it, Joe. Slow down, Joe. Slow down. You know, I haven't seen anything as wobbly as that, as you know, since Christ took the training wheels off his bicycle. Speaking of Trump supporters, a lot of Trump supporters out there today, I'd imagine. You know, come on, you know, you fucked up, voted him in, he fucked up, you know, admit it. That's crazy. Did you hear his latest charge? Having sex with a minor. That's right, sex with a minor. The only reason he got caught is because the minor had to get back to work at the coal mine. Anyway, I think that's about it for me, gang. You know, happy travels. And if you can't make them laugh, fuck them. Signing out from Canada where it's cold as a...
Jimmy signing out from Canada, laying it down for us, man. Laying it down. It's so exciting to hear from
Americans. Love you. Love you.
Are you on a boat right now? Or do you live
I
on a
am
boat?
on a boat. Can you tell I'm a little bit rocking?
No, I don't see you rocking. You live on a boat?
Oh, I live on a boat. I have several boats, so I kind of like a boat hopper.
You're a boat hopper. Do you own any of them, or are you just also a boat squatter?
Like I'm I'm boatless. Yeah, it's boatless. Yeah, that's right. But anyway, it's a nice thing. A little bit cold up here right now. Colder than a nun's convent. That's right. Colder than a nun's convent. They keep their convents very cold.
That's what I heard, Jimmy.
Yeah,
that's what I heard. We're gonna go with the Raven. Raven, where are you from?
I'm in Houston right now.
Houston. Awesome. I like to keep track because this is an international comedy show. Jimmy's from Canada. That makes it international. Isn't that incredibly cool? Ladies and gentlemen, here comes our next performer. He builds replicas of famous bridges out of toothpicks. He has a foot made out of marble, and his eyes can see anything you put in front of it. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Raven!
Brave on.
I'm a paranoid schizophrenic, disabled veteran. I literally got out of the psych ward on the 20th anniversary of 9/11. Supposedly, I'll never forget. Unless a terrorist attack happens on July 11th, in which case 7-Eleven will have to change their name, or at least update their motto from, "Oh, thank heaven for 7-Eleven" to, "Can we stop with all the racial slurpees?" My most recent psych ward staycation, I pondered going to an adult group home until I realized that the opposite of an assisted living program is an assisted suicide program, which seemed like a better option at the time. I guess I was a little delusional walking in here. I thought the ad for open mic night said, "Stand up, come die." Then I got a look at the place and figured I should probably just chill. In case I do start to bomb, don't touch my backpack. We're both wired, sensitive to touch, and on a timer. With my last COVID stimulus check, I took a stand-up comedy course from Jerry Corley, the joke doctor. Now when people tell me I need to see a professional, I can say I did, but the VA refuses to keep paying for treatment. What do you call a lazy stand-up comedian? A sitcom? What do you call a stand-up comedian in a coma? A lie-down comedian. If there was a messiah of stand-up comedy, what would God say to the chosen one? Stand up, come Dian. I'm 5'11", which isn't that tall, but it means there's not a lot of schizophrenics to look up to. In fact, most of the famous ones are about 6 foot under, or burned at the stake and gone with the wind, like Joan of Arc. John Forbes Nash, Nobel Prize winner, Mr. A Beautiful Mind himself, never did a fucking thing for us schizophrenics, except for the fact that he died on May 23rd, 2015, the day before the 29th anniversary of May 24th, World Schizophrenia Awareness Day. Unless you lived on the other side of the planet, then he would have died on May 24th, World Schizophrenia Awareness Day. Way to fuck with my equilibrium, John. Brian Wilson, founder of the Beach Boys, is currently the richest known schizophrenic on the planet. This song's for you, man. Wouldn't it be nice if someone gave a shit 100 million net worth, then you're gone? And wouldn't it be nice to stop the 12%ers from suicide? We're 20 million strong. I guess we'll have to beg forever. Unless that's why the Raven's clever. Para means near or next to, which depressed me when I found out because it accurately implied that I was beside myself. Noid is the mascot for Domino's, which proves once and for all that my natural habitat is near a pizza. I've recently changed my political stance from being anti-pineapple to pro-choice. I'm still waiting for someone to offer me a pizza with pears on it so I can flood social media and show you all the true definition of paranoid. I told my joke doctor, I get hidden messages like that all the time. He said, that's not a hidden message, that's a pun. I said, oh, then what's this? Schizo means split or cleft, so you could call people with cleft lips schizo face. Phrenic is a nerve. Phrenic is a nerve that controls the diaphragm, so without it you couldn't talk, breathe, or laugh. That's why you've never met a mermaid with a sense of humor. Moment of silence for the merfolk that drowned in their sorrows. Think about that the next time you see someone with the hiccups. Technically, that's a schizophrenic nerve attack. There's a left phrenic nerve and a right phrenic nerve. So phrenic nerve itself is split near itself and schizo as fuck. My apologies to anyone suffering from mastophobia, the fear of breasts. Like comedian Bert Kreischer, I'm about to take my shirt off. No one tried to cancel him, and his are bigger. Another meaning for schizo, according to Merriam-Webster's, is characterized by or involving cleavage. I guess that's why I can do this. You're welcome. Since I can jiggle both biddies, this is the most schizophrenic thing you'll probably ever see. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. There I go again, flexing my paranoid schizo muscles and phrenic nerves. I was like, obviously I don't work out. Explain that, doc. He said, what do you think it means? I got cocky and said, that's a double entendre within a double entendre within a double entendre. Welcome to the Matrix. He said, it's not a double entendre unless the implied meaning is sexual. So I grabbed his ass and said, touche. That's all I got.
Right on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Raven, man.
Oh,
Now that is a level of dedication to going all the way to the shirt off. Raven, that was really nice. Thanks for sharing that with us. I'm glad you shared it with us and we didn't watch the video of you doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we got some great techniques for remembering materials so you don't have to memorize it. So check out Greg Dean's stand-up comedy. We got a whole way that makes it different where you remember things. You remember your jokes instead of remember the memorized words. Check it out. It's time for our closer. It's a big show going on right now, right here, all over the whole world. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together. From Laguna, Janet Stewart!
Thank you so much. It's great to be here. A lot of great smiles out there. Well, you know, I was thinking in my 20s, I loved going to the dentist. Getting my teeth cleaned was the best. It made me feel sexy. Plus, I didn't even know what a cavity was. You know, back then I was young, I was insecure, and I was on mushrooms. Now I'm just old, I'm insecure, I'm still on mushrooms, Percini to be exact. The only trips I take are to the ladies' room. I remember my old dentist, Dr. Miller. Oh my God, he was a hunk. He was dreamy. Whenever he saw me, he would just beam, and the dental hygienist would beam. My cat at home who hated humans would beam. He even stopped coughing up hairballs in my bed. The doctor would take his pick, and it would bounce off my gums and my tits too. Wasn't his fault. That's how firm and pink they were. Of course, all of me was firm back then, but I digress. Anybody like going to the dentist?
oh, no,
Yeah, I think not. What? With the cavities, the root canal, and the drill? And hey, what about the 12-inch Novocaine needle? As they say, raise your right hand, and if you feel any pain, we'll give you some more. Hey, how about I never raise my right hand and you give me enough Novocaine to paralyze half my face and my body for the next 3 days? That's humane. Anyway, life happens. I got married. I didn't go to the dentist. The last thing he told me, looks like your teeth clean themselves. Then one day, I was just feeling down. You ever have one of those days? I just wanted to forget the IRS and my diabetic ferret and my husband saying, I love you, golf in his sleep. I actually had a flashback to my old dentist because he made me feel like $1,000,000. Yeah, I go see Dr. McDreamy. Okay, he's older. He's still well-formed. Ooh, he is hunky. He touches my gums and it's like a bumper-to-bumper car crash in my mouth. My gums are receding. My bridge is falling, and my cavities have cavities. There is blood, there's saliva everywhere, and the sweat, it is pouring off of me. I feel like Martin Sheen in the movie Apocalypse Now. I love the smell of nitrous oxide in the morning. Yeah, I freaked out. I started screaming for the gas. Know what? It's better than Quaaludes in the 80s. Anybody do Quaaludes in the 80s?
Performance time.
That was my disco period when I got into Club 54 with my smile alone. The gas, like a spa for the brain. You should be able to get gas whenever life deflates your soul, but you don't. So I decided I'm stealing the gas. I put it in my backpack. A few weeks later, I get a call from the dentist's office. Mrs. Stewart, sorry to bother you, but we had to call all our patients and ask, did Dr. Miller give you nitrous oxide? Thank you. We're missing a tank. Nope. I only do mushrooms and medical marijuana. I wish I could help. You guys have been a great audience. I'm Janet Stewart.
Janet Stewart.
Ladies and gentlemen, Janet Stewart telling us a little peek into her life. That was fabulous, everybody. Let's talk about what we learned today, because we always learn something in the Greg Dean stand-up comedy open mic. We learned about an ugly stunt double for the sea hag who wants to go in the back door and up the chute. We learned about tall schizophrenians to look up to racial slurpees and man boobs.
Ooh.
We looked at self-cleaning teeth by Dr. McDreamy, and gas is like a spa for the brain. You only find that here on this open mic. It's a one-of-a-kind show every week. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming here. We'll see you next time. On behalf of the entire Greg Dean team, I want to say thank you. We'll see you later.
Thank you.
Buddy, thank you.